Who shoots the shots that are fired?
Michael Borat.
And who does he shoot?
XXX.
Where does he shoot him from? What side of the car?
Driver.
So if XXX is in the driver's seat and Michael Boatwright is in...
Y'all, this story has everything. Betrayal, drama, and a shocking twist that might just shake up the entire music industry. What if I told you that one of hip-hop's biggest stars is being accused of a role in one of the most chilling mysteries in recent music history? Buckle up, because we're diving into a tale so wild it feels straight out of a movie. Okay, so here's the deal. You know XXXTentacion, the groundbreaking artist who redefined hip-hop for an entire generation. His tragic death in 2018 left the world reeling, but even years later, the mystery surrounding his murder refuses to rest. And just when we thought we had all the answers, a jaw-dropping claim has surfaced, pulling none other than Drake into the mix. Yep, you heard that right. Drake, the certified lover boy, global rap sensation, has been accused of being connected to XXXTentacion's murder. But let's take a step back. This story isn't just about cryptic Instagram posts or conspiracy theories. No, it's about how the legal system, the music industry, and social media all collided in the most bizarre way possible. And trust me, by the time we're done, you won't know what to believe. Let's dive into the bombshell that has everyone talking. Just before his tragic death, XXXTentacion made a chilling post on Instagram that left fans shocked. He didn't mince words. He straight up named Drake, saying, "If anyone kills me, it's Champagne Papi." At the time, people dismissed it as just another example of rap beef drama, something common in the industry. But now, with the recent revelations, that Instagram post feels more like a desperate warning, a final attempt to leave a clue about who might come after him. Fast forward to the courtroom drama years later, where Dedrick Williams, one of X's alleged killers, claimed through his attorney that the jury wasn't shown crucial evidence that could have changed everything. What evidence, you ask? Connections that might link Drake to the case.
Laid out in extreme detail all of my defense witnesses list, which included many rappers, because at the end of the day, the victim in this case was a rapper. He had feuds, ongoing public feuds with not only Drake, but a lot of rappers that are either signed to OVO.
Williams's lawyer argued that X's Instagram post should have been considered in court, along with other tensions between the two artists. He even claimed that the entire witness list, which included major rappers tied to X, was dismissed without proper review. Suspicious, right? But wait, it doesn't end there. X's mother herself testified about the ongoing feud between her son and Drake. She believed the beef wasn't just petty industry drama. It was something serious, something dangerous.
Just take it. So, okay, fine. I set a notice of hearing, went and served Drake in his castle in Beverly Hills.
There's something that you mentioned that I want to talk about this. So first of all, there was this deposition that was taken of XXXTentacion's mother, Cleopatra Bernard. She testified that Onfroy had this ongoing feud with Mr. Graham, Aubrey Graham, Drake. She said this feud with Graham included throwing shots at Onfroy and lyrics from one of Graham's songs you mentioned.
And when you add X's eerie post into the mix, paired with the fact that this evidence never saw the light of day in court, you can't help but wonder, was this all just a coincidence? Or was the legal system intentionally protecting someone powerful?
Just take it. So, okay, fine. I set a notice of hearing, went and served Drake in his castle.
Let's rewind to where this all started, 2017. At the time, X was making waves in the industry, and his breakout track, Look at Me, was dominating the charts. But then Drake dropped his song, KMT, and fans couldn't help but notice similarities, like really suspicious similarities. X didn't stay quiet. Oh no.
Because I know I can maintain, you know what I'm saying, and I would appreciate him for being a Drake, not a...
So, anything now, like moving forward, it happened. You can't take it back.
I'm gonna make the world hate me. I'm gonna make the world hate me. I'm gonna be the super villain.
He came out swinging, accusing Drake of stealing his flow. But it didn't stop at music. X made things personal, calling Drake a boca and going after him on social media. It was messy, public, and let's just say not very subtle. Drake, for the most part, played it cool. He denied the accusations, but his lyrics over the years, they tell a different story. Take the track, I'm Upset, from Drake's 2018 album Scorpion. In the song, he raps about 50,000 on my head. It's disrespect. Remember, X withdrew $50,000 in cash just hours before he was killed. Fans quickly connected the dots, and if that wasn't enough, more lyrics from Drake's later tracks seemed to drop hints, like a cryptic trail of breadcrumbs. Now here's where things get darker. In court filings, X's team alleged that Drake might have ties to gang-related activities. According to reports, a Somali-Canadian rapper associated with Drake even called himself Drake's shooter in interviews. Like this guy was out here saying, if anyone disrespects Drake, I'm taking care of it. Yeah, let that that sink in.
Now it's a love right now. It's like I'm a shooter.
Yeah. So you the
I'm Drake's
streets.
shooter.
You're the streets.
Yeah, I'm Drake's shooter.
Oh,
I'm not lying to you. Anybody disrespect Drake, I'm shooting.
damn.
And it doesn't stop there. Research from a legal expert tied Drake to individuals who were reportedly seen in X's neighborhood before his murder. Allegedly, these associates were threatening X. Are you seeing the puzzle pieces come together? Because I am.
I believe the brief states Dr. Cruz's research revealed photos of Mr. Graham throwing the same gang signs as Allen. And Allen is that accomplice who I mentioned before who testified against his co-defendants. But Cruz also revealed that people who knew Drake were allegedly seen in XXXTentacion's neighborhood threatening him before.
Now this is where the courtroom gets spicy. Earlier this year, Williams' attorney tried to subpoena Drake. The request? For Drake to sit for a deposition and answer questions about X's death. But Drake's legal team was not having it. They argued the subpoena wasn't served properly and that it was all unreasonable and oppressive. In simpler terms, they were saying, this is ridiculous, and we're not wasting our time. But fans weren't convinced. If Drake had nothing to hide, why fight so hard to avoid the courtroom? Was it about protecting his reputation, or was there something deeper at play? Now let's talk about the lyrics that have fans, and the internet, buzzing with theories. Over the years, Drake's music has included lines that seem to point directly at X's death. Take the track I'm Upset from his Scorpion album, released just weeks after X was killed. In the song, Drake raps, 50,000 on my head, it's disrespect. Fans quickly connected this to the $50,000 cash withdrawal X made right before his death. Was this Drake subtly referencing the event, or just an eerie coincidence? And it doesn't stop there. In his collab album, Her Loss, Drake dropped another line that sent fans into a frenzy. If he held his tongue on that live, he'd be alive again. It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots here.
The defense, my understanding, wanted to call Jesse De La Cruz, who they had claimed, discovered visual evidence that Drake could have had ties to the same organization as a co-defendant in this case, Rob.
X was known for his fiery Instagram live sessions, where he frequently called out Drake. Fans believe this lyric was a direct jab at X, almost as if Drake was hinting at the consequences of speaking out against him. Then there's the infamous break a 20 into a 10 lyric. When you add up the numbers, they lead to 30, one of X's nicknames. Whether intentional or not, Drake's lyrics have kept the speculation alive, with many wondering if he's using his music to taunt or confess. Are these just cleverly crafted bars with no deeper meaning, or is Drake leaving behind a trail of cryptic clues for those willing to look? That's the million-dollar question. So where does this leave us? On one hand, you have a grieving fan base desperate for answers, holding on to every cryptic lyric and Instagram post. On the other, you have Drake, one of the most powerful artists in the industry, denying any involvement while staying suspiciously quiet about the case. Is this all just wild speculation fueled by internet conspiracies? Or is there a deeper, darker truth lurking behind the headlines? One thing's for sure, this story isn't going away anytime soon. What do you think? Is Drake just an innocent bystander caught in a whirlwind of rumors? Or is there more to the story than he's letting on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates on the craziest stories in the industry. Oh, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around for our next video. Let's just say, Hollywood has some secrets you won't believe. Stay tuned, besties. Things are just getting started.